Today I'm going to be making a gluten-free pie crust that is great with a French silk pie or a cheesecake. And also I always make a little bit extra so that I can freeze it and use it as a streusel on the top of muffins to just decorate them up and give them that little crunch. I'll start with 2 cups of gluten-free oats and about a cup of coconut. I use unsweetened. You could use sweetened coconut. Just take a little bit of the brown sugar out of it that we put in later. And I start by blending this, just pulsing it until it gets to just a coarse consistency. Till it's about this consistency. Some of the oats you still see in there, but not completely pulverized. And then I'm going to add the nuts. And today I'm using pecans, but often I use cashews or any other kind of nut I think would work. Use just a little dash of salt and about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And I can pulse it too long because then the nuts will turn to a butter. So I just want them to be crunchy. About this consistency. You still see little chunks of nuts, but they're pretty much pulverized in there. And then I'm going to add a half of a cup of butter to this. And just pulse it till it's all wet. And that looks good. Now I'm going to put it in a pie plate. I always spray my pie plate first because it has a tendency to stick in there. So you could use butter. I use Pam or some such spray. And then I just pour the amount that I think that I will need in there. I don't usually use the whole thing. I'm never sure how much I'm going to need, so I pour some in and then add some for later. And just press it into the plate, like so. And I possibly could have added a little bit more butter. Sometimes I vary it depending on how it feels. But today I'm just going to use the half a cup. Then pop it out of the oven, and when it's golden brown like this, which actually this one only took about 4.5 minutes, and then serve it. I'm going to do a French silk pie next.